This is the #1 globe debunk. I can see a sunset at a 6-foot height from one Hawaiian island to another. And if the Earth were a ball with a 39-59 mile radius, this is like too funny. You would see obstruction because the sun is supposedly the center of the solar system. So here's the sun, here's the Earth. Supposedly they're spinning backwards, right? So when I stand with a 6-foot observer height on the ocean, and I could see the sunset past Kauai, which you could see the island, and it's 108 miles away, the sun obstruction should actually be at 3 miles. Here's the map. Anybody can get their iPhones and do this. It's 1.23 miles times the square root of 6. That's going to give you the top of the ball. The top of the ball is what's supposed to be causing obstruction. But in reality, not in a model, we already won with sunsets. It's a done deal. The sun isn't being obstructed at 108 miles, where I could see Kauai from the tip of Oahu. It's hiding behind the horizon way further. Globe debunked. Do I even have to bring up the fact that globe versus flat went to court in the state of Georgia in 2019? And guess who won? Flat Earth won by a landslide. Not once, twice. The reason is the baller could not provide actual evidence of curvature. The one I just debunked, that's why we won in court. So as far as this being a debate, the debate's over. NASA uses flat Earth models. You can see a 9,000 kilometer squared area in the Bolivian salt flats, and guess what? It's all flat. By an Oxford scientist, he went and he measured it, and from east to west, 100 kilometers, there's under 1 meter of vertical drop. If the Earth were a ball, okay, and your model was, the thing, there would be about 781 meters of vertical drop. But there isn't. There's only about 3 feet. Globe debunked right there again. Flights. We've interviewed pilots, and they all say that their altitude meter tells them that they're going straight. Why are they going straight? Well, go ahead and read any pilot's manual or any NASA manual talking about oscillations in flights. They all have to assume that the Earth is flat. Why? Because if the airplane at 35,000 feet in altitude is going at a cruising speed of 500 miles an hour, you should be dipping down 2,700 feet per minute. When I'm on a plane, I know I'm going straight, okay? When I'm going down, I could feel it. When I'm going to the side, you can feel it in your body. Everybody would feel it, but we don't. Why? Because planes, they fly slightly with their nose up, but they go straight over a flat bed of water. I do it all the time from the mainland to Hawaii. It's all flat. Every pilot that I've asked, I go, do you guys dip down? No. Well, you should have to since you're going over a ball. And they're like, that's weird. Yep. They're out. That's globe debunk right there with flights. Another one is all laws of physics state that you can't have gas pressure without a container. Gas molecules go up as well. That's why we have carbon cycles. Well, guess what? Those gas molecules require a container to bounce off of. They can't get out of this one. I've heard everything from hydrostatic equilibrium to gravity, which is nothing. By the way, there's 2 gravities. And if these guys don't know the 2 gravities, this is going to be easy for Nathan and I. Nathan and I know your guys' models. We know all the gravities better than you guys do. We can actually do math, do actual measurements, but you guys don't do any of that. Okay, so basically, gravity is the new gravity because it got debunked. Newton's gravity got debunked by Einstein. He superseded it with the bending of space-time. If anybody goes to a dictionary and they look up space-time, this is what it means. A concept, a 4-way math model. You know what a concept is? You know what a math model is? Nothing. It's just some equations written on a board and say, all right, this is gravity. This is the new Y. Gravity is nothing. Space-time is an idea. You can't bend an idea and cause all this stuff to just, it's just gravity. Oh, well, the new one is The universe is the container, which is so... Listen, they call it the vacuum of space, but then they're saying it's a container? Vacuums are not containers. They're an available volume for our gas to fill. But guess why we have cycles and gas molecules actually go up, debunking gravity debunked. They have to come back down because they're bouncing off of a container. The sky is not a vacuum, people. Outer space is a big fairy tale. You can never measure curvature in reality, which is why the Glober lost in court. You can look it up. It's Thompson versus Zen Garcia, state of Georgia. He couldn't provide curvature. This guy's talking about we have photos from space. The only volume you have, the only space is from here to the gas pressure container. Anything claimed to be taken from outer space is 100% fake.